everyone, welcome to my channel Love Storyteller Tarot. My name is Jeanette and I did do the Archangel Michael reading, but unfortunately unforeseen circumstances affected it, so I've just tried to recreate the reading itself, what I did when I went to Glastonbury. So the first card that was pulled was this card, and this is to do with love. This is for the remainder of the year. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy, and like I was saying, you know, it's all about trusting yourself. There's been a lot of doubting, and is this guidance correct? You know, is it the trickster? Am I living in an illusion? You know, it's been the doubting Thomas, but you know, it says on here, please help me clearly hear, see, feel and know the divine guidance that I've asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way, which is the key, you know, to hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Where, you know, talking about love here, so that the wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. So you have been getting, this is, you know, like I said, it's for June and for the rest of the year really. I did this reading for. It was such a windy day, but yeah, I'm just trying to remember what else I said. And you know, you've got to believe and trust. You've got to believe and trust in your intuition, because there's been a lot of doubting, and it's saying, you know, and you've got to believe and trust about your love lives, and that it's all about experience at the end of the day. It's about, you know, coming from fear. A lot of people have been coming from fear, and you need to drop the fear now, and drop being attached to outcome. You know, there are no guarantees in life, especially where love's concerned. All you need to think and remember is that, you know, ask yourself the question, do I have a soul contract with this person? You know, have we agreed to meet up to do some healing work? Instead of sitting on the fence, it's a case of, you know, getting in, and the soul is crying out. It's literally calling out for experience, and you know, Archangel Michael's whispering, you can trust yourself. At the end of the day, it's about trusting yourself. Okay, so if you trust yourself, even if there's another telling you, you know, is only talking its talk, not walking their walk, you know, then you trust yourself. And because we will be tested, it's that Sagittarius, Saturn in Sag, you will be tested as to, you know, to believe and trust in yourself, because of the, you know, your romance and codependency and being fearful of and you also got to believe and trust that your home is protected by angels. Like I was saying in the other video, you know, the house and the home that's for you, it's nobody else is going to get it. And I know this year is the Four of Wands has come up a lot of times throughout the reading, and it's to do with security, stability, and finding that, you know, and yes, it's got to be the home within first. It's all about your journey, inner journey, and feeling at home within yourself, within your body, and loving yourself. You know, but Archangel Michael is saying that your home is protected. So whether it's the home that you're already in, or whether it's, you know, for those that are searching for the right home, or wanting that for themselves, he's saying it, you know, it is protected, and you need to trust and believe that the right home is out there for you. And that's to do with love. And then, you know, where your intuition is concerned, there's healing energy that needs to be done. There's healing work that needs to be done. It's about clearing anything that's negative out of your vibrational field, really. Thoughts, you know, food, look at your food, toxic relationships, anything like that. And it also says that, you know, if you're being guided to be an energy healer yourself, then follow that path also. You know, it's still to do with love. It could be that's where you meet the person, so just follow it. I know the trickster comes up, but I don't see the trickster as bad. I see it as, you know, it's just another aspect of what we're needing to learn, really. So it's not a bad thing in my eyes. And what's at the heart of the matter, which I love, is to have confidence. Have confidence in yourself, believe in yourself, because I know what's going on underneath is, you know, I'm hearing it, seeing it, sensing it. People don't feel good enough. They don't feel good enough to have and deserve the right relationship for them, you know. But Archangel Michael is saying, please, so you can say, please lend me your courage and fortitude, because he's all about courage. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. You know, being confident in your body, being confident in your situation, and believing in whatever you believe in, but believe that, you know, believe and trust that things are going to work out. And writing about your thoughts and feelings will help you. It's part of the healing energy work. And for some, you know, it will be that for those doing healing energy work, there'll be love there for them. And for some, it might be their creativity is to you know, write a book or write blogs or whatever. And it may be to do around the home. You know, it could be that, it could be anything. It's a general reading, but writing your feelings down, keeping a journal will help you and you know, make you feel more balanced and calm. And at the end of the day, you've got to have self-respect for yourself, and that's what the healing energy work is all about, whether you're giving it or receiving it. You know, dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honouring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all my relationships, that I am surrounded by loving and kind people, which is what you want. You know, you want loving and kind people around. You want to attract that relationship where it's give and take and you know, equality. But whilst you're going through those lessons and changes around love, you've got to be really gentle with yourself. At the end of the day, you're learning, you know, but it's not about avoiding. It's not about avoiding a relationship. Archangel Michael saying to do with love, you know, you need to be getting your feet wet. You can't just be sitting on the fence anymore. The soul is calling for experience. People have been lonely and on their own for too long, you know, and it's time to move forward. But you do it with self-respect and gentleness, and having confidence and trusting and believing in yourself and your intuition, that it's guiding you to a place where you're going to feel at home within, and a physical place, you know, where a home is concerned. And you know, the outcome is eternal love. You know, it's the essence of love. This can also represent someone from your past, you know, somebody that you've had a past life with. Eternal love meaning forever, that goes on and on and on. So probably somebody that you've had many past lives together with. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me, so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing and giving love, which was in one of the elemental readings that I've just done now, which was going on underneath, because people are just not feeling confident in trusting their intuition where love's concerned, and you know, we're believing in eternal love, that because the ego comes into play, you know, the ego gets in the way. That card just really spoke to me. And then we make different choices from the ego rather than the soul, where our romantic relationships, with our romantic relationships, I mean, I'm just trying to remember everything I said. I think I said something about the boat, the fog story with the swimmer. I remember saying that, and you know, it's about having confidence and believing in yourself. He's doing the swimming and in the sea and achieving a goal, and didn't believe that, you know, they were that close to their goal, and got really tired. But the people in the boat were saying, you know, keep going, keep going. There's fog she couldn't see. The fog represents the mind, you know, those thoughts. And you know, she gave up 5 minutes before, or he gave up 5 minutes before, and then you know, gets back in the boat because of sheer exhaustion. That 10 of Wands, you know, and the fog lifts, and the goal was there. And what's that saying? It may be near, it may seem so far, but it may be near. So something to do with love, that it's nearer than you think. Something to do with the last test. I can't remember if that was the Mars retrograde or the other one. The last test. It's close to receiving, you know, the love that you want to experience, firstly within yourself, and then share it with another person, because it's about sharing, really. So I did ask, when I was up there, you know, what was the overall message, and it was so windy up there, some of the cards blew away, but this was the overall message. It was God is in charge, and I just had a little laugh to myself, really. So I can't recreate all that happened up there. It was a funny day, as in, you know, my sister running and chasing the cards, and the crows, the birds were there, the butterflies were there. It was really all nice, but hey ho, there you go. But yeah, God is in charge. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation. So whatever situation you're facing, to do with your partners, or if you're single and waiting for somebody to come in, you know, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love, in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. So for some it will be, you know, that reconciliation, that someone's coming back in, you've had many lifetimes together and you're here to heal. But even then, it's not about being passive. When God's in charge, it's not about being passive and standing back. Sometimes it is. Letting go doesn't mean you don't take action, but the key is to trust your intuition, you see. And that's what I said. I can remember now. It's about things not happening on a physical level, because you need to believe and trust, because it was all about, this year's all about building that spiritual muscle of faith. So they haven't been able to give you the concrete evidence, because you would never trust this if you had the concrete evidence. So building that muscle of faith is what definitely the first 6 months of the year has been about. And then they're saying, you know, God is in charge for the rest of the year, and it's about trusting your own intuition, your guidance, and there's no guarantees, you know. Even if you do find someone, we can sabotage. Sometimes you've got to be careful. There's 2 people involved, free will, and you don't know what that path is. We've got to look at it as in reality, and it's life. Life plays its part, and that's real love. That's real love. Okay then, I need to leave it there, so I'll say lots of love and namaste.